Another day, another Thursday, more cattle to load. Out goes the load of heifers.
Meet the Peterson family. Our dad, the three Peterson brothers, and our families farm together in central Kansas. Our family farm started in 1882 and has been raising cattle and crops ever since. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like and a comment if you enjoy the video.
Time to put the alleyway's worth of heifers onto the truck. Yep.
All right, yesterday we showed you the terrible double crop beans, but today we're on the double crop milo, and it's doing much better. Much better. I don't know why we even try to grow double crop beans.
Looks like Craig's about full. We're cutting with just 2 trucks today, but the elevator is really close, 1 mile away. So we'll see if I can keep up with 2 trucks when we're only 1 mile from the elevator. It's feeling pretty good though. So he topped off this truck. I got this semi here in time for him to put the rest of his bin. And there's Greg over there. This is pretty good looking double crop milo. Pretty excited about how it could yield. Having to cut some of it down on the ground, but pretty good.
We've got one more double crop milo field we're going to head to tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get my little sunflower field cut over by my house tonight with one of these combines. It's only about 10 acres, so it shouldn't take me too long. Since we're all the way over here by my house, figured try to get that knocked out. I think they're dry.
All right, I'm putting in some wheat for our uncle. Then we'll be ready to move on to cover crops, which we'll see how much we end up doing. But it's good to be done with wheat. Hopefully get some more rain here in the next week.
All right, finishing up here. So our double crop beans ended up yielding in the single digits, and our double crop milo will be at least 70, maybe higher, depending on, I mean, according to the trucks, I think we're going to be right between 70 and 80. So yeah, much better option to plant double crop milo. We're going to go to our last double crop milo field after this. We'll see if it's as good as this is. It's the same variety, this white milo. We've got red milo and we've got white milo. There's no real difference between the two other than the color. This year the white milo is out yielding the red, but I think the red is prettier to look at. So the white yields more, than the white's better.
I just watched our heifers sell today that I hauled in. I was just sitting in line and I texted one of the reps there. He told me they hadn't sold yet. So I pulled up my phone, I watched online while I was sitting here, and they sold. They sold really good. I watched, 5 or 7 groups sell before them.
Sterling at the east, at the farm with 80, and then
there's our wiped out double crop milo field.
hold on a second.
There's the cows. All right, brought the truck over. It's empty of milo. We finished that field. Time for Greg's sunflowers to be harvested. They don't look near as pretty now as they did. They kind of turn black a little bit. But that's what a plant does, is it's got to die for the seed to mature. So we will send one combine to this with a row head. So we'll have to take off the MacDon header, hook on the row head, and then we will send the other combine to a different double crop milo field. And I think I'll go get started on that next field.
I've got Henley with me now. She's looking a little sleepy still. Are you a little sleepy still? Greg is off combining is sunflowers. So they finished the milo over there, and they were right next to the sunflowers. So he's gonna hopefully knock those out. We wrote down our settings. We've done them several years now, but it's still always a little different adjusting the combine for sunflowers. Dad and Kendall should be driving down this road that I'm drilling next to, so we'll see if we catch them on the way to the next field. That's the last double crop milo field that they're headed to, and then after that one, all we'll have left is like 15-20 acres of those green soybeans that we're waiting on. Oh, also on the drive to here, what does the tractor smell like, Kinley? A skunk? Yeah. Did you smell it all the way from the house? The problem with this this rig is there's just too many wheels, and it was a roadkill skunk, right? And I knew it was there, but I couldn't go in the ditch to avoid it, and so I tried to like straddle it with the wheels. I missed it with the tractor wheels, but there's a big old stinky spot. You can see it on the drill tire, and it stinks. I had to go flip my switch to drill after folding. It stinks. In the cab now, it's not so bad, and hopefully it'll all rub off, but I knew that I nailed it.
Well, look who it is. On the way to the next field. Nathan's right there. I think it's about time for him to fill. He said fertilizer or seed or something.
Hey, look who it is! Henley's waving. Hi, Uncle Kendall. Moving on out.
Run, Kobe, run! All right, got the combine rigged up to do sunflowers. Always takes some adjusting because, you know, it's a little different than some of the other crops we harvest. But I think I got it tuned up now, ready to go. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me as we harvest these sunflowers. We are harvesting sunflowers together as a family. Brighton, can you say sunflowers? Sunflowers. Yeah. What do you think, Brighton? Yeah. changing color here in Kansas, here in late October. Sometimes we'll harvest sunflowers in November, but it's been October the last few years. They've just gotten ripe sooner with the hot, dry weather. So you see the trails mowed through here. Every year I mow some trails for people to walk through, take pictures. So that's one reason why I plant these sunflowers, is just kind of for tourism. But I also I like the concept of growing sunflowers. It's fun. It's a good rotational crop to do on a small scale, I guess. And these are full season that I planted into a triticale cover crop, which isn't something that I normally do. It was a kind of experiment. And we'll see how these yield. It's only on 10 acres, so not a very big sample size, but they're definitely going to yield better than my double crop sunflowers I usually do. But part of that's just because they are full season and not double crop. Technically they were double crop after the triticale, but with the cover crop, when you don't harvest it and you plant right into it, you know, that's leaving all that fertility in the soil. So these sunflowers are like full season sunflowers, but they were planted into something that was already growing. All right, we just got a couple more passes left here. Let's see how the row head works. There goes some deer. 3 of them over there. All right, we finished up before dark, thankfully. Got this little 10-acre patch done, and I didn't quite make a full semi-load, but we'll see how much that fills it. I'm gonna go unload here. I took the draper head off there and then put this row head on. We only use it for sunflowers unless we have downed milo. So I pulled this row head out of the shed real quick, harvested sunflowers in about 1 to 2 hours, and then I'll put on the draper head tomorrow and I'll go help cut milo with the rest of the crew. Those are some nice clouds. The sunset's actually on the other side of the sky. That's just the reflection.
It's shining through the clouds like a mirror.
Looks like they're getting some storms to the southeast of us. Been enjoying a nice sunset. Nice fall colors in the trees. Owen switched out Henley, but he's getting a little sleepy too. You getting a little sleepy? You got food all over your face. Just a little bit left. It's quite the line of thunderheads. It's pretty far away. We can't hear any of the thunder, but getting a little of a lightning show. Less of a lightning show when I turn the camera on. There we go.
All right, next morning, Nathan is taking off with that combine and the draper head after we undid the row head there. I've got a wedding this weekend here at the venue, so they're setting up. Had to deal with that some this morning, but now I'm gonna take this semi-load of sunflowers to Hutchinson. All of our other grains go to Lindsborg and Salina, but the sunflowers I have to take all the way to Hutchinson, which is about, I don't know, almost an hour away. And they use it for bird seed there. I used to be able to haul sunflowers to Lindsborg for sunflower oil, but they quit taking them. So now I'll take these to Hutchinson. They'll be used in bird seed. And yeah, I only have one load, one semi-load, so It's just one trip that far. I know some people haul over an hour away all the time, but for us, we're used to hauling 20-30 minutes away at most. There's the sunflower field that we polished off last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to town. There's the cows on the corn stalks along my driveway.
That had an empty truck. We don't have a grain cart, so here we are. It's like silage harvest.
All right, we made it back to the field. This is that field we were on the other day when we were cutting this red milo here that was ripe. Now we've moved on to the white milo that was a little wetter than the red. We're gonna finish this field up.
10 times in the milo field.
All right, we are on this double crop milo, the white stuff. Well, it's not really white, it's more like tan, but we call it white milo. This stuff's yielding really nice, just like that last field we did. So if you remember, those double crop soybeans yielded in the single digits, and all of our double crop milo, especially the white stuff, is just gonna blow that away in terms of value. This is probably close to 100 bushel double crop milo here. The whole field might not average that, but just looking at a per acre, analysis, this is our best double crop, has been for the last couple of years. Part of that is just because milo is more resistant to heat and lack of water than beans are. But we like our no-till system. You grow a really good wheat crop. I think this field grew 70 bushel wheat, and then follow it with a really good milo crop all in the same year. That's a really good year for this field. This year certainly wasn't the best it could have been, but the wheat harvest was really good, and the milo harvest was pretty good this fall. Beans and corn kind of average to maybe below average. Pretty happy with it all after dealing what we had to deal with.
This is a beautiful field. Got some fall colors. We can see the end.
Ready to top that off? I'm gonna head out with it. I got this semi to dump into next. So I've been to a couple other elevators, but it's my first time to see this pile up close. Putting that milo right on top. When I talked to the guy here, he told me they're not short of milo space, but they still have quite a bit of leftover wheat because a lot of people raise better wheat than normal here by Salina. So the wheat spots are kind of taking up some places where they normally put milo.
So you saw in that drone video, a lot of milo was on the ground. Similar to our last double crop milo field, a lot of this milo falls over. Part of that was because it rained kind of there when it was determining its yield, and then, you know, it told the milo to grow big and you know, awesome. And then it got super dry and super hot, and the milo just kind of cannibalized itself. And there's also been some wind, so that could have had a part in it. But typically, our double crop milo does fall over if it's hot and dry. That's pretty much the case, more so than the wind. The wind might blow it over, but it's vulnerable because of the lack of stability in the stalk.
This is one of the biggest bald eagles we've seen. See if we can get him to fly again. He's a big old dude. Checking us out as we finish our milo. That truck's full. Dad's on his way back with the last one. We'll see if we can flush out Baldy over here. I spooked him. He's right in there. He flew right over me, but I didn't have my camera out. We've been having all sorts of bald eagle action recently. He doesn't like me.
Okay, moving off the milestalk bales. Nathan's gonna put some, I think, some triticale and wheat blend or something as a cover here. So I'm pulling this trailer's half full. I'm gonna move it up here where there's more bales and then fill it the rest of the way. Heading over to the trailer. 2 bales here, a couple bales back. Getting these milestalk bales offloaded at my dad's.
All right, harvest is over. We're doing some work to the headers, and then we're gonna wash everything off.
Yeah, it's hanging on the
and put it away for the winter.
Washing things off, putting things away. Writing down what we need to fix. Harvest is over.
Ready, set, go.
Woo!
Good job.
Whoa! Oh my. What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think about that, Steely boy? Are they soft? Nice. Now go down the slide. Go down the slide. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our music videos linked in the description. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and explore our website, www.petersonfarmbrothers.com. See you guys next time.